What's up, everybody? I'm so glad you guys decided to watch this video with me. Come and spend a little time. If you're new here, this is, it's just Mika. Welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, boo. Listen, you can tell the change of scenery. If you haven't watched my videos, any of my other videos, I have a gardening outside in the greenhouse, and then I'm in my garage. So please don't mind all the clutter over here. It's my husband's stuff. We're gonna talk about this little section over here today. But so I'm in my garage today because it's cold outside. You know, I am in zone 7A. I'm in Oklahoma. And today it's literally a high of like 48, I think. So it's pretty chilly. But I wanted to do a little bit of work inside today in my garage because I'm overwintering some plants. Like I have my peppers and stuff that's already overwintered. And then overwintered. I'm overwintering, whatever. And then I forgot about my citrus plant. So I have a lemon and a lime tree that I actually need to plant in a 5-gallon grow bag. And then I want to plant some celery indoors today. And then I have some new Roselle sorrel seeds that I just got. And I actually want to plant those too, but I think I'm going to plant those in the my hydroponic grower. I think I'm going to do that. And then I still need to update y'all on when I planted all the little seedlings. I want to show y'all that. So I think that's what we're going to do today. So I went to Lowe's and I got some more soil. Some more soil. Oh, and some fish emulsion, because that's my fertilizer that I've been using here lately. The fish emulsion. And so we're going to use that, the fish fertilizer. We're going to use that for my fertilizer because, thank you, baby. Oh, was it in my purse? Oh, okay. We're going to fertilize the plants that are in my grow bag. So in my grow bag, if you can see here, I have a heat lamp because if it gets below 40 degrees in the garage, I turn it on for a couple of hours because I kind of like to leave or keep these plants in here. I think it said between 65 and 85 because I have poblanos growing in here. I have jalapenos, which is what this is. I have a big jalapeno plant growing in here. And then I have a bell pepper. But then I have a couple of herbs in there too. I have some basil and I have some dill growing. And then I have a new, which I gotta show y'all. I have a baby asparagus plant that is growing in there. And this is I think I have 3 growing right now, but this one that's in here, I think I only have 1 in the actual grow bag. So I like to keep it kind of warm in here for that little baby, because y'all know I gotta wait forever, right? Because asparagus, what they tell me, 2-3 years. So I went ahead and I started this one this is probably about a month old, maybe, or a couple weeks, right at a month old. And I have 2 more of these inside the house that are growing in the hydroponics. So I'm gonna bring them out and put these in here too. But I have these growing now. That way, in spring, I can transplant them outside if they're big enough, which they should be, because that's going to be around March-ish, April. I can put it outside in its own little areas because, 3 years it's going to grow but I will have it forever. So keep. So anyway, I am, like I said, today we are going to repot the lemon tree and the lime tree. And we're just going to put them in 5-gallon grow bags like this. And then once they outgrow this, I will I'm going to keep them in containers. So we have about 1 acre of land out here, maybe a little bit more. But I have a full, our garden in the backyard, I only plant in containers, because we have moles everywhere, and we got a little bit of wildlife. We have a crazy amount of bunnies, squirrels everywhere. I've seen bobcats back there, of course snakes and chicken hawks, and we have a bunch of ducks, a bunch of chickens, a bunch of roosters that come from our back neighbor. they have all the roosters and the ducks, and they come over into our property, which is fine, but I have to block off my garden so that they don't, be eating up our stuff. So I just decided, I'm going to plant in containers so that if I ever have to move it, and I just don't want to risk like moles and stuff getting to our garden. So I'll take you, I guess I actually have some videos back there some videos already that shows our greenhouse in the backyard. So you can check that out and see the progression of that so far. But today, the 5-gallon grow bags is what we're going to put one lemon tree in, and then one of the lime trees, which I will show you. So look at this baby. This baby's struggling. This needs some nitrogen. It needs plant food. It needs all the things, right? So this is the actual Saxon and Becknell and Sons lemon tree. And we're going to repot this today. So it says it's for zones 4 through 7 for planting in containers. Zone 7B to 10 is for in-ground. And so since I am zone 7, we're going to put it in a container. And it needs full sun, tolerates wide range of soils, medium water, and it says to fertilize yearly in early spring. It says yearly, so we're going to fertilize today. We're going to really try to follow what it says, because I really, really, really want these to grow and be abundant. You know what I mean? So the lemon, we're going to replant that in its own 5-gallon container, and then same company for the lime, and we're going to do exactly the same. Okay, I actually got these they were regular $25 at Home Depot, but I got them at Home Depot. They were on clearance for I think it was like $5.99 or $8.99, something like that. Because baby, listen, I'm gonna get a deal. Okay, if y'all gonna keep following me and learning, I'm gonna get a deal. We thrifting over here. I don't pay full price for nothing. Okay, that's me. Anywho, lime. We're gonna do the same thing. I think it has the same instructions as the lemon tree. Y'all don't hold me to that. But we're gonna do the same thing. February with time release fertilizer. That's what it says for fertilizer in February. Water use, water as needed. Same thing. Grow it in a container for my zone. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna get it all mixed in. My soil. I have the Miracle-Gro raised bed soil is what we're gonna use. I'll show you that. And then I also have the Vigoro plant food that we're gonna mix with it. I think this is the organic one. Yeah, the organic one. We're gonna do that. And then I have a little Miracle-Gro perlite that we're gonna put in it. And so I'm gonna put the Miracle-Gro in first. We'll mix in the plant food. We'll mix in the plant food and the perlite all mixed in together, and then we'll put the lemon and lime trees in their containers. And then after that, we'll take another 5-gallon grow bag, and we'll do our celery seeds, because I really, really, really want to grow celery. We love celery. We really don't eat it that much at all, but we do like to juice with it. It would have been so great to have some for Thanksgiving, but it's okay. We get. And it's something that it's another one of those plants that's just going to keep giving us, food. So we'll plant a little bit of that today. And once we get everything planted out here in the grow bags, then we will fertilize with the fish fertilizer. Okay. So we'll do that too. Let me show you. These are the Roselle sorrel seeds that I got today. And I just ordered them off of Amazon. This will be our first time, my first time planting these brands, but it says germination is 94%. We're going to plant these in a hydroponic. I think I want to do that because it's going to be more controlled environment inside, because it says it needs to germinate with the temperature between, what did it say? I think it was germination in soil at 75 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll be able to, because I have a heating mat inside too, I'll be able to do that in there. So once they get germination, then I'll put them in one of my little containers, and then let them grow. And then by that time, they'll be ready to go outside. So yeah, let's get to it. Anyway, let's get to work. trees planted. I've already put the green bell pepper plant back into the grow tent. And I'm trying to decide, like I still ain't planted the celery seeds yet because I have plenty of 5-gallon grow bags. But I really want them to germinate well. So I'm trying to think if I put it in a 5-gallon grow bag in the garage, I don't know if they're really gonna germinate as well as versus them being inside the house. So my options are to put it in like a little, remember these little things you keep from your, like strawberries and stuff? Put it in here, take it in the house, let them germinate in here, and then transplant them into the 5-gallon grow bags and let them just grow in there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's allow them to germinate in here. Once they get a good size, we will transplant to separate, because I'm gonna plant a lot of them. Separate, and then we'll put them in the 5-gallon grow bags where they will maybe 1 or 2, maybe 2 plants, maybe 1 each in each grow bag. We'll do that. Let's give them the best chance to germinate right now. So I'm gonna put some soil and this, plant the celery in here. And then after that, we'll go in the house and we will plant the sorrel seeds in the hydroponic. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'll be back. really hopeful for this one, y'all, or for both of these. I have, in my backyard, I have a couple of fruit trees already. We have 2 plum trees and 1 peach tree. I'm sorry, I'm lying. We have 2 pear trees and 1 peach tree. And I'm hoping to find a plum tree this coming spring, and like an apple tree, of course. And then we have the 2 lemon and lime tree. I really like, my goal, I think, is for me to just kind of have like our land work for us and benefit us in a way. So the grass is pretty and it's just sitting out there, right? So might as well have it work for us, and which means grow our food for us as much as possible. I was even thinking about creating a homestead, but the more research I do on the homestead, I just want to grow my fruit and my vegetables. I don't want to raise my own meat, not right now. And it's probably because like our neighbor, like I was telling you, our neighbors behind us, they have kind of like a gentleman's farm, kind of like their own homestead, basically. And we get a lot of their birds, their ducks, their chickens, their roosters over here, and it's messy, and I don't want to deal with it on my own, like having to raise chickens and stuff right now. And so I don't want to have a homestead if that means I got to raise my own meat. We're just going to have a garden. And so vegetable and fruit garden. I'm new to this, y'all. This is like really my first year doing it, like really, really doing it. So I'm looking forward to it. I love fall gardening because it's not hot. I know that we are limited to what we can grow in the fall. So I am looking forward to spring and summer too to come back, so we can just have an abundance of everything. But anywho, all right, y'all. We got the lemon and the lime tree replanted, and so now, come on, baby. Look, I got them replanted. Look, they look good, don't they? I got them fertilized with the fish food, lemon, baby. Then the lime, like you can smell it. Like the lime tree, when I took it out the thing, I was like, dang, it smell good, yeah. So I got these done, and now I'm gonna add some soil and plant some other vegetables that we can put in here, like some more herbs. I don't know where they're gonna fit. Yeah. But, and then plant the, I know. We're gonna eventually get like the real big grow house, but right now it's our first one. We're gonna start small, see what we gonna grow. I was gonna do. I'm gonna get me a shed. I'm gonna get me a shed in the backyard because we don't have no shed on the property. And so I was like, we need a shed so I can be putting my own stuff in there. Okay, so this is done. We're gonna plant, let's plant the celery real quick.
You need that blue bucket that's outside? It's in the back?
I thought you told me I can't have it.
Did you already use the other one?
I already have mine. Yeah, it's right here with the potatoes.
The blue one?
My blue one. And then the other one, I tried to take it. You was like, I need a bucket.
You need it.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's cold now. I ain't gonna be using it. It's only when I wash the cars, and I ain't doing that.
Then yeah, because we can't have too many onions. Which reminds me, over here, and I'll show you guys. In these buckets, I have 2 5-gallon buckets we're growing potatoes in. And then these 2 grow bags you see here are onions. So onion and garlic, actually. One of them, and I planted a bunch of onions, a bunch of garlic. Some of them I'm growing onion from seeds in the in the greenhouse. Right here, I planted the onion bulbs, like, the little onion bulbs in here. And I have another one in the greenhouse too. So I'm kind of like trying to do like a little experiment. I want to see like how they do. I know they are cold hardy. And so I have some in the greenhouse and then I have some in the garage, and I kind of want to see same soil, plant at the same time. Just kind of want to see the difference between them. I fertilize the same, everything. We'll see. All right, so these are done. Let's get another 5-gallon grow bag. We'll plant some celery, which I have some celery by seed already in a 5-gallon grow bag in the greenhouse. I planted the seeds about, probably about 2 weeks ago now. And there is no germination. I think it's too cold outside for the celery seeds to germinate. So we're gonna do it again inside And hopefully we can get an abundance of that since it'll be a little bit more controlled in here. So be a little bit warmer. And then I have a bell pepper plant that I'm thinking I may just go ahead and, oh, you know what? We could put that bell pepper plant in this one. Let's repurpose this until it gets big enough for me to redo. I brought my bell pepper plant in so that we can winterize it. And then I decided at the last minute, oh no, let's just put it in the grow house. So it's just like in this little, what's the name that I cut open and put it in there. But let's go ahead and replant this one so maybe we can keep them growing. Because there's even some bulbs on here right now, y'all. So look at there. So let's see if we can get this one to keep growing through the winter. Let's repot it one more time. So we'll repot this one. We will, thank you, baby. Thank you, so nice. We'll replant this one and then we will plant our celery and then we'll go in the house where the hydroponic is. And I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Hydroponic, we'll see. We'll go inside so y'all can get an update on the seedlings that I planted almost a week ago. It'll be a week ago Tuesday. And then let's plant the Roselle sorrel seeds. I am so excited about the sorrel seeds. Like, I can't wait until that just blossoms. And we're going to plant about 2, 4, 6, 8 seeds of those, maybe more. Because I want that to kind of be abundance in my backyard too. But for now, let's plant celery and we'll replant this. Or not replant, repot. Lime is done. All right, so have our dirt in here. Because you know, celery seeds, you really just sprinkle on. You don't, what do you call them? Plant them deep. It's really just kind of like a dusting of seeds. And then I'll sprinkle a little bit more of soil on here. Make sure it's good moist and we'll close it up, right? Because we want it to give it the best possible germination success, right? Let me try not to make this fall, but scoot y'all down a little bit so y'all can see. Okay. Back out. Back down. Over being your girlfriend. It's over. It's over. Lord. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see or not. I'm gonna try to show y'all on my hand. You can see. Look how tiny they are, y'all. See? So I'm just gonna dust these on the top of the soil, and I'm gonna do a lot because I want a lot of germination, and then I'm gonna separate them all. So I don't know about y'all, but when I plant seeds so far, you know, and it's like you plant one seed per like little thing, I don't have the best germination. But if I plant them with like a good little cluster, you know, of seeds, I have better success. I don't know if it's the same with you, but with me, I've been noticing that. So now that we have the seeds on there, you can't even see the little baby seeds. Then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more on top. Okay. And this soil is already pretty moist. So I may just like spray it, like mist it with a water bottle just to kind of create that humidity that we need for the germination, and be done. And then we'll take it in the house because I have, like I said, I have a heating mat in there, and I have some additional grow lights in there too. So yummy. All right, and just like that, baby. Oh Lord, we thank you, as Tabitha would say, in advance. Go ahead and bless us abundantly. All right, let's do that. Done, right? And I want to show y'all what the grow tent looks like. I'll show you the onions and garlic that I have grown over here, and the potatoes. We've seen the lemon and lime tree. And next, after I show you the grow tent, we'll go inside. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here we are. These are the radishes that I transplanted. And then here are the lettuce, and asparagus. And I think we're gonna take these 3 out, and then we're gonna put the sorrel seeds in these 3. Because right here I have lavender growing and purple basil growing, and they're just now starting to germinate. And then I have a peppermint, they're starting to germinate. And in here is where I'll give you an update on the pumpkin. There's some squash in here, some peppers back here, everything that's germinating, okay? But for now, let's put the sorrel seeds in here. So now that we have gotten our lettuce out from the hydroponic, I think, because they're still little babies, so I think I'm gonna go ahead though and plant them in the 5-gallon container that I have that already has dirt in it. And then for the new asparagus baby, I think I'm gonna plant him in this cute little old yogurt jar that I have until he gets a little bit bigger, and then we'll transplant him in the other one that I showed you earlier. We'll put them outside. This one may look like he's doing good. Yeah, and then we'll leave them in here until they get a little bit bigger, and then we'll transplant them outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these in the ground, or not in the ground. Let's go ahead and get these in the 5-gallon and containers and the asparagus, and I think we'll be done. Unless before I get done, I think of something else to plant, because that's the way my mind works. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get this done. Everybody, I think I'm done now. I have the asparagus planted. and it's a little temporary grow home. Look at that little baby. And we're gonna put it in the the grow tent too. Sorry, y'all, keep trying to get this thing out of my face. So we got him ready. Hopefully he'll thrive. Oh Lord, we thank you, right? All right, so we have that one to go in the grow tent. And then y'all seen the lettuce, and it's all just gonna kind of sit right here because I'm telling y'all that that freaking grow light that we have in there, and I got it from a feed store here that's local. I got it from a feed store here that's local, baby, and that thing don't play. It gets pretty warm in there. So I'll show you. I have the everything set up. It's kind of like right here in front. Lemon, lime tree, both asparagus right here, dill, and then the basil is still over here. Poblano, remember? Bell peppers, jalapenos. And then we have the new baby lettuce plant right here. And I'm just going to move it right here when I go on my box. Yeah, I think with that, y'all, we may be done. We may be done unless I go in the house and find something else to plant. Because listen, if I have dirt, if I have soil, and then I have seeds, don't it just make sense to just plant stuff? Especially while I have a little time and those kids are letting me do what I want to do. The only thing I didn't do today is do the fertilizer with the fish emulsion. I think I'm just going to do that tomorrow. Like I said, the soil was pretty moist. Everything that I put in today wasn't nothing dry. Everything was pretty moist. But I do know the plants that I have inside the grow tent needs to be fertilized, and so we'll do that. But let's do that tomorrow. I have to figure out dinner for these little people. But anyway, I will keep you guys updated. Remember, I still got to do a video to show you guys the update for the seedlings that we put in with the Jiffy seedling kit. I'll show you guys that in another video probably though. But thank you so much for watching. I guess I'm gonna end the video here, y'all. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.